Hi, and welcome to episode 2 in our series that first-time e-bike purchasers probably should ask themselves before they actually plunk down their hard-earned cash. Hi, you're watching E-Bike Life, and I'm Arnie J. And if you like things about e-bikes, going for rides, discussion, reviews of accessories, that kind of stuff, why don't you consider subscribing? Just click that big red subscribe button, click the bell icon also, and tell it that you want to be notified whenever I put up new content. Thanks so much. And by the way, give us a thumbs up, leave comments. All that stuff helps with YouTube boosting these videos. So, episode number 2, what is that second question that you might be asking yourself? And by the way, I didn't say this, these are not in any particular order of importance. It's just kind of the way I thought of them. So, episode number 2, what's your primary purpose for buying an e-bike? It may seem obvious, I suppose, but let's take a look at some of the reasons that you might consider. Understanding your reason for getting a bike, the purpose that you want to use it for, is going to make it easier to determine which one to get. I think that's pretty obvious. So e-bikes serve a variety of purposes. They can be just for recreational riding or commuting, exercise, and obviously a combination of all those things. So what is it that you're thinking that you might use your e-bike most for? And by identifying that primary purpose, you can better prioritize specific features that you would want or that you could actually not want, for lack of a better way of putting it, so that those characteristics more align with your needs. So, consider your daily routine. And how you envision using this vehicle, and how you envision incorporating it into your lifestyle. If you plan to use it for commuting, you're certainly going to have different, or may have different, parameters that you want to consider. If you're commuting, if you're using it for commuting, range might be important. The speed factor, comfort. If you're looking for recreational use, you might not have the same needs. You might want suspension and there's so many things that you might consider depending on what you're planning on using it for. Additionally, are you just going to be using it for recreation, just putzing around the neighborhood, or are you planning on using it for exercise or transportation? These things all matter when you're trying to make this decision. Some people, they carry their e-bikes along with them when they are in their motorhome, and they just want to putz around the campground on 2 wheels at the end of the day. Their needs are going to be totally different than somebody like myself that uses it around town to go shopping or to take longer rides along the trails, as you've seen on many of my videos. So determining these things really is going to inform your decision making. When I bought my Rad Rover back in 2018, I had never been on an e-bike. I had seen them in the trip that we had just come back from. We were in Germany, and we had just come back, and I had seen e-bikes there, knew nothing about them. Rad was reasonably close to us. We went, we enjoyed the experience riding the Rover and the city, I guess is what my wife, if I remember right. But really, they did not fit us that well, or I should say me, I can't talk for my wife, but the whole fat tire thing, while it was fun when I had it, just wasn't me. So if I had had something that like what I'm trying to do for you, it would have helped a lot. So determining what it is that you want to use your e-bike for is going to make a big difference in the decision-making process. Hey, if you didn't see episode 1, check up above here, and that'll take you to the playlist and the previous episode. Thanks so much for watching this. It has been E-Bike Life, and we do appreciate you stopping by. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, click that bell icon, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, all that good stuff that you're probably already aware of. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot.